All right, there's a new season. New season, let's get it.
Taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Let's go, Ducks.
And the Tar Heels ready to get this thing started and open the season.
We got a left foot kicker.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Oh, they ranked 24. Cover 2 million.
On the run, it's Hill. Powers through the defender. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so. I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, they opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk. And this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like
to got to the finish last year. You know.
More. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
Oh, boy.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Gets rid of it.
Really, boy.
Coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Man, you are rolling the dice every time you throw this guy's way. He is one of the best corners in the entire country. Everybody has their eye on him every single game. He does a great job breaking on that ball and forcing the incompletion.
Oh, my God.
And it slips through his fingers.
You got to catch that, bro.
That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
What?
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
What?
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Lopez wants to fire. Lofts one high.
Oh!
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit.
Oh, short kick.
But I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits.
Oh, man.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground.
What? Oh.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Griffin. Oh, he's got some space. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys on the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
A strike downfield. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
What happened? I don't even know what happened.
Defense, I gotta find a way to get some
What happened? She laughing, dude. She faking, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Where? We out. So you tell the story. Big cat. What's your option? Let me see. What's your option? Let me see. Feel bad.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Alton Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in.
Kobe.
They love their Ducks.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Biscuits.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he was hit just as he released it. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. We mentioned the number of players they lost, but you can only focus on the guys who are wearing your uniform. Can't worry about those who left, have to worry about those you have. But any concerns that you guys have about making moves like this?
I think excitement more than concerns, honestly. They got some key guys that had success in other programs, and I think the fans today, David, are interested to see how these guys play today.
Well, and how they come together, because you've seen these players in other spots, but now a new system, new coaches. How do you gel? How do you start your career off?
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get the next down ball manager.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He'll keep it on the
He did it. He did it.
That defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down.
And first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Damn it.
And the quarterback will
That's
take
on
a
me.
sack back at the 36.
That's on me.
And how do you counteract all the speed you have in college football? You chase
That's on me,
the
big dog.
quarterback and the skill position guys with faster guys.
That is
You bring
on
in
me.
more DBs. You bring them down in the box. You get them near the line of scrimmage so
That
they can
is
make
on
big
me.
plays with their fast speed in the backfield.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls incomplete.
He's starting to blitz here.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Biscuits. That's all cooking.
And they'll push that lead out a little further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quarterback keeper. Picks up the first down, still moving.
That's on me.
Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet he's going to get a few more touches today.
Where? You what? Go show mommy.
And the Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lopez to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair.
How loud is this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans are involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication. And it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Oh, can I get the pick?
Incomplete on the defense.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the
Where's it?
getting the first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going
Where's it?
on 3rd down, low percentage throw. It falls incomplete. All that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
All right.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here's
We
the
go.
give off the left side.
We go.
Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he just kept running and he ran
We go.
into the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown Ducks. You know they were up their track in Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get to the small runs, lull you to sleep.
To the crib.
They
Oh.
make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed and running back.
It's all about coaching, man. It's all about coaching, bro.
On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his
It's all about coaching.
Not much doing on that return.
Everybody can't coach.
This drive will open from the 15. They'll try the run. Running to Green.
Good
And
run.
more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch him get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Lopez wants to fire.
Good dude.
Coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Yeah.
This is not going to get any easier.
Huh?
You're already down. You know it's passing situation.
You said what?
And you got to protect your quarterback.
Where? No, snake. Ain't no snake. Don't say that.
It's been a great day early for this offense.
The Tar Heels will punt it away on fourth down.
Great catch.
He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to get right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
Yes.
It feels like everything this play caller has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Pick him up. Yeah. Oh, wait. Daddy playing the game, baby. Give me a second.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down.
Weight room.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum.
Weight
And that's
room.
exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders. Defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
The AT unit on the field.
Huh?
The kick
What, bro? I already got it.
and put one more on the lead.
Dang, bro.
The officials offer the deal, and
The spider gone bye-bye.
they will take the penalty.
Yeah, I stepped on it.
Is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last
What?
drive.
You okay? Okay. It's okay. Shake it off. Shake it off.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone.
So it ain't happening. See the world we live in.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Now you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers.
Trying to be me, ain't all.
They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Here's the handoff. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Give me that.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Defense.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight.
Bro.
And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
On 4th down, trying to find his man.
Good defense.
Ball, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. This offense has it with a really good field position. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. That's caught. Payne. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Quarterback on the run, still looking.
1st down.
Over the middle, it's Green. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Gotcha. Oh!
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Ducks will go for it on 4th down.
We're going back at it.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires into the end zone.
Oh!
He dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Lopez to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. There he goes.
Yeah, damn it. About damn time.
Quarterback tried to make
sticking in
something
the
out
power
of it with his legs, but instead he turns the football over.
And this is what you like about the quarterback. You don't want to handcuff him. You want to give him the freedom and the flexibility to get outside and create. That's where he's brilliant. That's really the added element he brings this offense.
Wait. What's wrong? The bug gone, girl.
Just has to do better moving forward.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
What hurt?
One of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're
What's
being
wrong
hit,
with
you're not going to throw completions.
Let me see. Okay.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hill. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
He could have took bits in my hand, bro.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete to the right. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Bro.
It just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Lopez wants to fire. Going over the top.
Give me that. Wait, bro. Watch the guy turn the game. What? Go.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Over the middle.
Oh, that dang blitzing. Okay, so please. Dang blitzing.
This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock?
Get your feet down. Get your feet down.
Quick update. Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Nebraska is ahead early in Lincoln, but that's not exactly Mike Rozier out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 7 over Kansas State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one.
All that blitz.
When it goes final. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Lopez to pass.
Yeah.
Using a quick game. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
We've got
Rock out of timeout, bro.
Seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Tar Heels will punt this one away.
On to punt it away.
Oh, what you're working with. Teamwork, baby. That's right.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Can we get a shutout, Bill?
We'll kick it away to start the 2nd half.
Can we get a shutout?
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped.
Can we get a shutout though?
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play.
Boy.
You just need one thing to go
I
right
trying
for
to
this
switch them in.
offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but
I'm looking shaky, baby.
Happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
So now it's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. They want to run this quarterback.
What?
Pushes ahead for a couple.
I got edge setters, bro.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
We got edge setters.
Really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense.
He ain't
It
playing.
brings up a 4th down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end.
Ooh. Pass
They
it
can't
up
make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again.
Be great out here in these streets.
First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20.
Blitz coming.
He's looking to pass.
Oh, Jesus.
Too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
Why, man, bro? They get a field goal, bro. Dang.
And now they'll have to dial something up
Clearly.
on 3rd down after the incompletion. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit.
Biscuit.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
We on that.
Fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. they're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Lopez wants to fire. Here's the pressure. And the Tar Heels
great D.
on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Let it go.
Well, that is not a great punt at all. It'll be down inside their own 35-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one...
A shot for the end zone.
Oh!
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, the offense has had their way.
They got a mouse
At this
him.
point, finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
You got a mouse
And
him,
the
bro.
Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The Ducks looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Keller. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Oregon.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
What's the name of that
And let's
thing
check
before
in
my
with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, big
What?
update in a top 5 game today. Texas A&M is trailing right now, but it's only a...
Oh, it depends on whatever app he using, like it was Amazon or whatever.
Young Johnny Manziel, and they are
It
right
depends on
back
what,
in this.
like, you know, if you shopping on something for Amazon, you know, sometimes let you do the virtual
This could
thing.
easily be a preview of the playoff, and we promise to keep you posted throughout, fellas.
That's what I was talking about.
Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he was fortunate not to lose
All right.
yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
In there running around somewhere. I'm sitting here playing somebody on the game. Well, I'm whooping to somebody's ass right now.
Lopez to pass.
All right.
Fires to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And this
What
will
be?
incomplete. A big hit there for
Man,
second
look.
down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
That defensive tackle, boy, he hell, boy.
For a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer.
defensive
And
tackle
the running
hell, boy.
game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Throws for the tight
Give me.
end.
Oh!
On the right. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's
Boy, he threw
finally
a
knocked
cannon.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You
He
just
mouthed me.
need one big play,
Ain't
though,
gonna count.
to
He mouthed
spark
me.
the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And this
Yo.
one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Yeah.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37.
Rock the
There's
baby.
no mystery as to why this team's losing today.
He hurt,
They've
boy.
given up
He limping.
5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Yeah, make the catch, and the defense will
Route, boy.
run downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you
Oh,
to be
excuse me.
aggressive. They're aggressive. They take the shot.
Route.
Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their
Route.
defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wide out. Got it in the middle. It's Payne. Got room at the 35. Gets loose in the middle. He was smelling that end zone, but they'd get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on 1st down.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Time has expired here.
Looking
in the
good,
quarter,
boys.
and Oregon has
We
the
looking
lead.
good.
This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
Nada.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On the run, it's
Trucking.
Davis.
Oh.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Get in there.
Got the completion, but couldn't quite maneuver his way in. He'll be inches short of the score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Dead.
So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. This quarterback part of their running game. And he'll step
Let's go.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Oh my God. Tight end got a broken collarbone, bro. Maybe this shit makes fucking sense.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success.
Bro, I was about to say.
Got to give the defense credit.
He catch that.
They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. Again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
He did not catch that.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge.
Serious.
He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Lopez wants to fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
Man, you can tell this offense is frustrated, giving up another sack, and they're out of sync, out of sorts. They're just not used to this. This trigger man's usually good. This offense is usually good. They've had a day they would love to forget.
He's looking deep.
Give me that. Uh-oh. 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 Get up out of there.
Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
If anybody watching, can y'all tell me how to sub and put in the second team? How can I put in garbage time players?
Trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
How do I put in garbage time, folks, y'all?
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And a really short
How do I put him in garbage
before he
time, folks?
gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Somebody fuck with me.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Ducks have this offense rolling. Grabbed in the middle. It's Payne. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
They'll run it from the gun. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to
Good God Almighty.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
A little bit inside, a little bit outside. Nice job. Hey, keep them guessing, right? You run it up the middle to keep them honest. Now toss it on the perimeter. Make them set the edge on the outside with their defensive ends. They don't do a good job here. Nice.
Looking for the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Miami.
He'll pull it down and run.
Ooh, he got a fumble.
And everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Lopez to pass. Immediately fires to the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot, and it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He'll try to take it back. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Not only the scoreboard, but the clock on the side of the offense is
Come on.
though the D can stop it a couple more times.
Yeah, he'll call a timeout.
And the Ducks come to the
I'm
line
about to
on
say.
3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
called over the top. On the way down, on your downswing, the club goes on top of the swing plate. This causes you to cut across the ball, you're going to slice it, or hook it, or possibly hit a hosel rock. You can't do that. Cool. So how do I fix it? When I take that front shoulder, my left shoulder, and I get to the ball, I feel like I leave it there. I don't open it back up. Imagine that there's a camera right here on your left shoulder. You turn it back and you leave it this way, right here. And you turn it to the ball.
Cold blooded.